Alright people, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth and my company is ILEG, Infusion Light Energy Technology Screens. I'm doing what the sample screens are, the sample sheets for our new Infinity, well, so the ILEG Infinity Transparent Black. Now these are going to be projection screens. I put some information below. They are going to be for sizes of 36 by 72 and 48 by 96. Flexible wallpaper surface, submergible, projector mapping, ultra short, all that crazy stuff. And let's see what this surface looks like. I gotta go to somebody to print out our brochures to put these things into, with our business cards, information about the company, stuff like that. Technically I should have it on a white surface, but we don't have a white surface here. I have to order a screen. Excuse me, not supposed to be in that section, you're not. Not in my section, you're not. You there? You're no better than that to be behind my desk. Let's see if we can make a white surface here. Because I don't have one. Do you just have it? Or you put it on top of it? But then this, oh, so here. It's kind of like, I'd rather have it on a white surface. That's just peachy. Couple of white surface to What are you scratching? Like literally, your foot's just moving in midair. You're not even hitting anything. What are you scratching? You're literally scratching nothing. This foot's just moving in one place, like nowhere. Hey, don't touch that. That's not yours, is it? Thank you, I appreciate it. Sheesh. Not everything you see is yours. And you think it's yours, it's not yours. Let's see if we got here how this would work a little better. Be sure to get my hands a little better. But I'll pick up a white projection screen tomorrow. Actually, I ordered it tonight. Won't be here tomorrow, but this I ordered. I gotta get a white screener anyway, because usually I do these demonstrations. I just want to see the difference between a white screen, something they're going to have at the office anyway, or we're going to have it at. versus this is 57. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that whole thing in there. I wish the walls would have been gray in here. It would have been nice. They are gray, but we got a print to them, so this tape won't mess them up. People are very ignorant on things. They like to see everything. You know, I get asked some interesting questions. I do answer some of these questions back. I do. I get asked some interesting questions. Man, there's no difference in the freaking gray wall than the white screen or the white surface. Well, what to do? Isn't that crazy, right? They're like, how come you don't wear suits? I don't wear suits. All I can reply back. It's not professional. Don't care. As long as my technology works, I can come dressed in a clown suit. Doesn't make a difference. As long as the technology works. You got plenty of people walking around in suits that are fake. So a suit doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean jack at the end of the day. Period. Suit doesn't make the man, it's the man that makes the man. I've heard that term before. Nothing to do with suits. Besides, that's one of the freedoms I enjoy. It's the fact that I have to wear a suit. Alright, now, test run on our stuff. Is this finished? No. We got a lot of testing doing. It's not even we're testing. We can't even launch this stuff. It's not even tested yet. We got so much testing to go through, it's not even funny. I'd say roughly this summer when they'll be available. We got a lot of testing. On top of it, I got lockdown on this stuff, man. I got lawyers coming to lock everything down. It's not just for, no, I'm out here. It's a different world out here. People will take your stuff quick. So you're going to make sure everything is locked down. On top of that, I go through that whole thing with the EIN number. I had to change all that out and everything. Everything has to be switched to the new company. I got to spend the money to dissolve one of the LLCs so that can go. So we can basically link everything into one company. Because we got two companies now, two different names. We had to change all that. So I tried to go in there and fix that. Well, that was definitely going to become a headache later on. Alright, let me see something for a minute here. I'd like it if I had more lights inside. It would be really nice. But it actually works. I can see it. That's good. Must everything be tangled around everything? That's why I miss line shift so badly. You have no idea. Stay! Let me see. This is a brighter image. No, that paper fell off. That's what I thought. But this is a brighter image. Let's look for a minute. White screensaver. Yeah. That's about right. Yep. This is a much higher white level, of course. Stay for a minute. You didn't see it for a minute. That's funny. It sticks, but it doesn't stay. They produce higher white levels. Isn't that interesting? Okay, cool. I'm going to make it darker than this. Much darker than this. But I want it to be transparent and see right through this thing. Give me I'm trying to find my hairs. This is a high white level. Cool. All right. Let's see. Oh, it's right by you. $4K tropical fish. Microphones are where. There we go. forever to get in there. It's a tropical fish. They went down fish tank screensaver. 4K fish tank screensaver. There we go. Let's see what blue levels pick up at. Okay, let's see. I swear, I'm gonna make myself a Velcro screen. I gotta build one. I gotta build me a Velcro screen. With a Velcro screen, I can have everything. I can just stick it up there. It doesn't go anywhere. I'm building one tomorrow. I'm building a Velcro screen. I'm gonna take all my samples and put up there, have the background white, and get an idea. Gee whiz Louise, like nothing wants to stick it since that screen at all, period. Let me see. Okay, so these screens generate much higher, brighter levels. They're transparent on top of that. They are submersible. You ain't submersing this right here. Black star, you can't submerge those screens. Your screen will peel. It's designed for two different, we got to make sure that when we're selling this stuff, we have to have two different forms of specification sheets, and specification sheets can't be close to each other. Then it looks like we're selling the same thing. So, can't do that. Yep. So you can't do that. It'll get you in a lot of trouble. All right, let's see. You have to do it all the time. So basically, when I come here and I show a demonstration of this screen right here, they want to see a white screen. They don't care about a gray, because they don't have a gray. They have a white screen where they're coming at from. And I just throw it up there, just real quick. That's sticking, nothing sticks against that surface. I swear it's like that surface pushes everything off of it. But yeah, you have to show a massive difference between night and day. That's what I explained, that you can't be matching stuff. You don't want to go down that road. That'll get you in a lot of trouble. That don't work, you know what I mean? You can't match. Okay. "4K snow screensavers." White screensaver. And that, my friend, would be black paint laying against my screen. So you see how fast it did that demonstration that quick? That's all you have to do. When people come in to do your setup, the samples is something different. I just change something on the side. When customers come in, short, sweet, to the point. No mumbo jumbo. They don't want to hear it. Does that stuff match black paint? No, it doesn't. What's the difference between that and the white screen? There you go. Gotta have all that there. If you get asked this question right here every freaking day. Of course. You should ask that question. You're going to be sitting there buying something and spend all this money and find out this black paint, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to go through that freaking fiasco. So, definitely. And what's the heavy difference between, I've seen the demonstrations of what's the difference between a gray screen and a white screen. I've seen it. I watched those. There's not much. There isn't much. Oh, we'll show you. We got a wall here. Our technology is not sitting on top of it, right? So let's show you. Is there a real heavy difference? Like in between night and day? I'll show you. Just like when I showed off the metal screens, we took a 50 lumen projector, we put it in a fully lit environment, we put it against that metal cabinet at the bottom, they don't match. Gotta show that off constantly all the time. Alright, so there he is. Oh, the 235 doesn't, but it's not. I don't know why it does. It does it from projectors. Alright, so let's pull up, let's see. Gray screen. You better put something there because this is not going to hold. Definitely going to fall off. So let me see. We got a box. Right here somewhere. Doc, I'm going to use your box today. Your background box. How do you manage to get those things out of there? Alright. Gray screen. Everything. Gray paint. White surface. Let's see if we can get a difference between night and day. Yeah, so when they sat there and said the white screen's full high white, no. That's impossible. Any screen that's mixed, anything that's darkened, to try to pick up a contrast level, always lose the white level. A sacrifice line pops up. That's why you do all that testing to make sure you can see exactly how high the sacrifice line is going to kick in. But the problem you have with dark mixes, alright, dark mix is even worse. They see less white light. So you have to deal with that part too. They see less white light. And one in the dark won't help you. Let me see. Let's go with Now, we'll show you the sacrifice field. We're in a commercial environment. There's no way in the world they do it with this much light in the environment. We all know that, right, sis? Bring it down to their level. Because they don't do it and the light's on. We do it, the light's on. And that right there is everyday gray paint that you can buy from Home Depot. I'm sorry, Amazon for $4.97. Wow, mailbox. I mean, which one calls even match? Alright, so let's go over here. And it should be right here. Oh, I should have done things. So that would be nice. Contrast level here. Get it more back over to the city area. Oh, really? Why is this even here? Freaking stop asking me the most dumbest questions ever. You want to? No, we do not want that. Okay, might as well again. There we go. So the reason why my background wall looks a little different, because my background wall is actually gray, a light gray. There's the gray paint right there. And right there, you think you're seeing a black level. You're not. And black level doesn't even exist there. It's not. That's actually gray. It looks black, doesn't it? It's gray. It's not black. like house paint can pick up next to that better than that. But that's actually gray, what you're staring at. I know it looks black, doesn't it? Here, I'll show you. So that's the problem. They put you out against a white surface or something, and they say you're seeing a contrast level. You're not seeing a contrast level. Your screen's coming up gray. Let's see, how far do we have to have this up? Matter of fact, can you bring this down a little bit? I fucking tripped over a cable somewhere. Let me feel that sometimes. Tripping over cables. Alright, that's better. Then I can get the noise. Yeah. Oh, don't turn the whole thing. And wreck my stuff. Yeah, you're probably saying, but I still see black. No, it's gray. Because you're in the dark, that's why. It looks black. That's why all the demonstrations are done in the dark. So that way, they can fool you on contrast levels. Technically, contrast levels are supposed to be done in fully lit environments. Ta-da! There you go. That's why they're done in fully lit environments. Because they don't show you that screen in a fully lit environment. What happens is you get fooled. And they're believing you're seeing a black level when technically you're not seeing a black level. You're seeing gray. Even in the dark you see gray. You don't see black. To make this even more impressive, which we never hear these. Black screensaver. Now, let's see, right here, 24-hour pure black screensaver, which is activated now. See the gray screen reading the black screensaver? It can't read it. And the reason why is because it's not black. So, what they'll do is they'll stick you in a dark environment, electrocution, like so, to try to fool you. But the problem is that when you display a 100% black level, the gray screen can't see it. That's why they do a lot of demonstrations with city backgrounds and stuff like that, because that can fool you. That can make you think you're seeing a black level, when technically you're not. We know all the tricks. I know everything, all the tricks. That's why when I watch other demonstrations, you'll see the OLED jazz demonstration. They use those to camouflage black levels. Certain things they'll use. But certain things you can't camouflage. It is what it is. So we go back to our New York City skyline. Let's get over here. Let's go over to YouTube. That's our New York City skyline right here. And we'll go on camera. See? I'm picking up a contrast level right next to a black screen. I'm reading it 100%. Problem you have is that you're at home when you're doing this. If you're in a commercial environment and there's other people in your environment, they're going to come and go, hey, I wonder if look like the lights on, because again, they have to be in the dark all the time. So I wonder what your screen looks like. What makes your screen so special than the one I have sitting in my home right now? What's the difference between this black screen and the white screen at home? They're going to turn your lights on. If they turn your lights on, any lights come on in here, it's gone. Let me show you something interesting. Cell phone, a simple cell phone flashlight. I've done this before in the garage. Simple cell phone flashlight. I had this in here because I like to do stuff. We're done with the whole thing with the samples and stuff. We're good with that. But I always bring stuff on here if we got enough time to just show people things that how they're being tricked in video demonstrations. Let's go over here and let's grab our cell phone flashlight. That's all it takes for me to wash out your screen. With a cell phone, that's it. Simple light, not a lot of power, because they can't absorb light. That's one of the things, when I was in here, they took a flashlight and shined it up to my screen. Like, oh shoot, I was underneath all the absorbing light. Yeah, a lot of light, it does. Now, let's go over here Let's go to that straight 100% black level here. Get my flashlight out of the way. Ugh, can't see the rest of this. What's going on? It's going to blow this up. You really can't see it. Where's that? Oh, it is right there. I think that's it. No, that's the white thing. There we go. So there we go. Now, watch this. Because this is when we see that gray level like that, that lets me know your screen's coming up gray. Simple flashlight. That's all it takes. So if you're in a show and you're basically claiming that your screen's reading a black light, I mean a black 100% black level, I can walk into your booth and do this. Screen will turn gray. It'll turn gray either way. But usually have it against a white surface. Now watch this. Watch. Black screen's not here anymore, right? We'll come back over here. It's not here. So put it over here where we have no black screen in the at all, period. Alright? Watch this. Now, you think you're seeing black, right? You think you're seeing black, right? You're not seeing black, you're seeing gray. See a little trick they play on you? Yep, that's a little trick. Now let's take your cell phone and let's stick it up there, right? And you think you're seeing, oops, remember, you think you're seeing black. You're actually seeing gray. Watch this. Put our lights on. What color do you see now? See gray. Every demonstration that I watch on YouTube with a gray screen, I can see it. It's like something you can't get out of your head. You will always see it no matter what. It's like the FedEx symbol. If you look closely, there's an arrow in there. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You will see it every time you see the truck, every single time. But any other time, you wouldn't have noticed it. Yeah. Now, let me show you something else pretty cool. What are you up to? Because I can see right dead in my area. Right dead in my area. Come on, come on. Get that. That's that. I look like tripping over you. Let's go with white screensaver. White screensaver. Right, good on that. There we are already. Let's just take that out. If she's not paying attention. Let's put white in there instead. There we go. I gotta do this in court. Now, see the gray screen? Oh yeah, those of you who did dumb stuff, you might want to watch this one because you're going to see it happen. See the gray screen? See how the gray screen's not seeing the white level at all, period? Can't pick it up? And mind you, anybody makes a gray screen paint? Just so you know, there's a challenge on this Apple Barrel paint. Before you can say at the end of the day, this is not my product, we'll never do this, you're going to have to go against this paint. And it's not going to go well. I'm going to tell you, it's very good. It's extremely good. So, just so you know, it'll match your stuff very easily. So, if you match this stuff, keep in mind it's going to be a live demonstration and seals can't be broken. Because again, we already went through that with somebody already breaking seals. Putting black paint into it to taint the product. You don't want to do that. So, seals got to be sealed. Live demonstration. So, there's nowhere to run and nowhere to go. You're on camera, everybody can see you. There you go. So, if you match this stuff, your stuff is worth under $4.97. All right. And for those who are saying, did you do it? Yeah, I did that last year. Alrighty. I did it because I'm a person who likes to challenge myself. I had fun at it too. So, that's just me. That's what I do. That's why I have the most black on black demonstrations. All right, let's get to this. Now, white levels. Let's see. I'm going to take everyday black paint. Let me show you something here. Now, I'll take the everyday black paint. Let's get this off, but this is not going to have that white level right there. And this is what Mr. Fernando was doing in his demonstrations. He was taking black paint and saying, hey, this is his product, and this is how dark his product comes up next to mine. It doesn't produce a white level. The problem you have here is that in your video demonstrations that we have locked in and copied, that in those demonstrations we can clearly show that you have black paint in there. You've never purchased any of my paint. Not that black stuff, you never have. And any containers you might have gotten from a customer who was upset by the decision of us requesting a ship back, we know that you have a habit of tampering with products. So you could have put anything in there. Unless you have a sealed container from my company that you purchased with a receipt, that's the only way you can make those accusations. And therefore, that's why you have a $5 million lawsuit sitting over top of your head. If we find out what we need to find out by Monday morning. I have to contact some people to get that other information before we go down that road. But anyway, so he was using black paint. Now I'm curious, what would happen if we were to switch this image over here on the real technology? Because we do these black on black demonstrations all the time. So we're going to take this right here, spray paint, everything over here to our screen over here. All right. Same thing. Now let's see if it comes up the exact same way versus our technology. And Mr. Fernando, this is fraud against my business. Keep in mind, separate from the copyrights, I can get you an additional 30 years in jail for this alone by itself. But we'll see when we get there first. I got a buddy of mine. I got some friends I know. Actually, I know somebody at Homeland Security, but I got some people looking in on some information on him, see whether or not he's a citizen. Because again, I told you, there's no point in dropping that money. We don't get that money back at all, period. I give him $400, $500 for a case for processing fees for court. I don't get that money back. So I need to make sure 100% he is what he is so we can continue on with that. But yeah, there you go. That's what he was doing in his demonstration. He was mixing black paint, putting our labels on it, or he would get something from a customer and put black paint into it and say, hey, look, this is how his product is turning out. So I hope you are a United States citizen. I really do. Because I'm going to sue you for $5 million for doing this nonsense alone. That's not the copyrights. Just for this alone. And I'm going to request from the judge that we need 30 years to keep us happy. Because you've been doing this for years against my company. And so has Mr. McAfee. We know you have done it too. But, as I told you before, my word is my word. But I will have a talk with you before we make that decision. Because I need to talk to you. I want to know why you did what you did. And then we'll go from there. I am going to sue you. I'm not going to tell you how much yet, but we're going to sue you. But it'll be enough for you to make payments to me at the end of the day. Or, if you want, we can just take you to court and just clean your clock. But I think you would rather have it the other way around. So you're going to sign some documents. You're also going to make a public apology on YouTube. And for that, you get to watch your girls grow up. Your kids, he has 2 kids. Beautiful kids, too. Beautiful family. You get to watch them grow up. Get to live a long, healthy, many, many years. Free man. And get to keep your house. Because I'll have that in that agreement. For you. Well, we can't get you. I already got him on something that was not even funny. But we just leave that be. Well, yeah, that's what they were doing. I thought I'd add that in here. But anyway, yeah. That's how he's making our products. At the end of the day, making these false accusations and rumors and stuff that you were doing. And those rumors and accusations are calling me a scammer, calling me a rip-off artist. You spread that rumor around YouTube. And other people picked up on that nonsense too. So, as I said before, for Mr. Fernando, if you are a United States citizen, keep in mind that you're still going to go to jail. And you're never going to see the outside ever again. Because of the crimes you committed. And if you aren't one, then bottom line is you're being deported. Now, keep in mind, so we can clean this up a little bit. He's not being deported because we basically called in to say that we think that he has no paperwork. He's being deported because we have to find out whether he has paperwork so we can bring him to court. If he has no paperwork, then guess who gets involved in that? Yeah, those people get involved in it. See? That's the whole purpose of why people try to stay under the radar and not get in any trouble and this, that, and the other. And if you have a green card, keep in mind, because there's criminal charges involved and everything else with the lawsuits, that means that your green card would be terminated. And again, once you commit a crime, you can't come back. So, that's the end of that. Sad thing about it is he has kids here in the United States and they have birthrights to be here. But they couldn't even invite him in because usually sometimes that's how it is. If you have kids here, they're 18 or whatever, so forth and so forth, they have a right that they can invite you back in. He can't come in because he has crimes against him. That's why. Yeah, rough decision. All right, so that's that. That's why he was doing the demonstrations. That's why everything was coming out really black and dark because he was using black house paint. And this is the same thing I'm going to show in court. What did you do? Round. Round. I said round. Wasn't there. Alright. Don't we have to do a blue? We have to do, yeah, Monday. We have to do a blue and we have to do a gainer. That's going to be fun. That's my bad. Oh, your bad. My bad. Yeah, but we get our samples and stuff ready. But that's what I wanted to bring up. Just real quick. I like to add stuff in real quick. I'm pretty sure he's in the room. Yeah, he was. You know that. He's always in our room. He's in our room all the time. So by Monday or Tuesday, I'll have that confirmation back from the proper authorities we had to go to get that information. And go from there. Hopefully, I hope he is a citizen. I would love to see him in court. I really would. If he's not, then yeah. We don't get the lawsuits or none of that. None of that goes through. But and the other half of it, he can't come back to the U.S. And no, that means you cannot apply for your citizenship. That becomes denied because you have something called immigration violations. And that doesn't allow you to come back to the States because you have criminal charges were filed against you. And on top of that, with the lawsuits, we already filed with the CCB. His name is all over those forms. Not getting that money back, by the way. Nope. It ain't happening. So I lost $200-something. If he is, I think my money is not. I'm out. That's what that looks. What must you be? Chuck. How many things have nearly? What is this? Is this Inferno? Well, this was an Inferno. Which is right. What's the test screen we're working on called an Inferno? Let's see. Oh no, we did it this time. Which ones were lighter? Was the Infernos or the panels were lighter? The panels were definitely different. Inferno's going to be converted to a rear projection screen technology. So the panels are lighter. Yeah, that is definitely Inferno. Alright, that one's going to be changed out. Now the test formula. This right here is the... Yeah. This is the panel. Panels have strange colors to them. So they technically don't look... Woo! Stay right there, please. They technically don't look their colors. They're strange looking. Well, that's a panel. They don't match anything. Yep, they're weird, aren't they? It's a panel. And somebody said it's chameleon. No, if it's chameleon, you ever been to the car show? You ever seen a chameleon car before painted? If you move around it, it changes. It changes. You see it changing in any way? No change, right? I got the same question when a guy came in and saw it. He said, "That's got to be chameleon." I said, "No, chameleon changes when you walk around it." He said, "It doesn't even change." I said, "Yeah, because it's not chameleon." So, how does it shift? Can't tell you that. Ah, where are you? Oh, I forgot. We got something over top of us. That's one. Like, where the heck is it come from? Yeah. But I thought I'd show you that. I got to do it in court anyway, and I do it here all the time. So, you know, one of the things I got to do in a courtroom. There's the panel. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. But they're kind of crazy now. It shifts. That's what I said. We're trying to get a white screen to do it. That's what I'm researching right now. How to get a white screen, man. We figured out how to get a white screen. Do you have any idea how insane that's going to be? That's going to be absolutely insane. We get a white screen to do that? We'll have to see. Let's see what the Lord has plans on. Right now, we don't have the technology to do it. But we have a start, a beginning, but we don't have the technology to figure it out yet. So when the Lord allows us to have it, I'm in no rush. I got enough stuff to do. Let me see. Training unit. Well, just one other stuff I'm used to. How would that be? Interesting. Now, shifting technology can take out gunmetal certified. I think the gray screen would be later, right? Oh, where's your box from, Tom? Where's your box from, Turtle? Look at the cabinet. Look at my weight cases over there. My projector has a 1000 to 1 contrast. That's it. Boom, 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 boom. How did we get back in here? Did you do it or did I do it? You don't even know. You don't even know how it got in there. Do you? No, you don't. So how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? All right, so I got 5 of these samples to make to get those done. And then I'm going to have to get a white screen here. Legit, because they're not going to go buy a couple of white sheets of paper. That seems ghetto. I'm just trying to get an idea because I have to get a white screen here. With that right there. And get all that done. and voila, shifting technology. That means you can make any lighter screen, the ability to shift. With the AG47 technology we designed a long time ago, gives those screens with black screens ability to see with high white levels. And that means if this can't turn it dark, then this can't either. Oh, I want to add this real quick. Might as well, right? Now we showed you the black paint, right? So let's come over here just for a minute. Let's go back to the gray screen. Let's go back to the, did I just tear that up already? Oh, bird. Let me see. Now, why would someone go through such great stakes to do dumb stuff at the end of the day, such as that? Jealousy. That's what it comes down to. Yep. I remember receiving a text message from one time telling me that, oh, you think you're God. Literally said that to me. I said, nope, I serve God. I don't think I'm God. Couldn't figure out how they would make so much product in so fast a time. The other one said the same thing too, remember? He said I'm a scammer because I make all these screen paints. I've been doing this for years. All my blessings come from a God, a man who calls himself a man of God. All right? Now, one of the things you have to do, and it's very important, is when you're doing these tests, you have to make sure that you do this white level test at 1,000 lumens. We've done dozens of those, so that's why I think we do this, no problem. Let's go switch over here for a minute. I'm gonna pop over this. I need a lazy Susan for my projector so badly. Because I'm going to basically jack this thing up. There we go. As you can see, next to our black technology, gray and white screen doesn't exist. Dagnammit, really? That's lighter than that. How do you not stay out there? I'm freaking saying no. What is the screen going? Get off me! Just pushing it because the screen's off without freak. Alright. Now let's go with, I wonder if I can read it from here. 4K snow screensavers. What the freak was that all about? So on this side it doesn't pick up, on this side it does pick up. Oh, yeah, whatever. Scrappy do. So, any one of those screens can turn my screen unwatchable? Or the gray screen? No. That would be impossible because we have to do something called a white level test. And we have tons of these demonstrations literally all over YouTube. Matter of fact, you can go into my site and you can type in a Sony CS4, VPL CS4. And in that you will see 1,000 projector, which you have down there, Old Faithful, on tons of these demonstrations. Mind you, someone said we required a 5,000 lumen projector. You want to challenge that one in court? I don't think you do. Right? There you go. You don't want to do that, do you? That would hurt you pretty bad, wouldn't it? So, where in the world does this gray screen have the ability to turn my product ultra unwatchable? Unless that wasn't a screen paint up there. That happened to be something else that was sitting up there in that video demonstration. What could that have been? I wonder. Could have been black paint. I think it was black paint. Let's see. Ah, yes. It's black paint. So, let me get this straight. So, the time when I was showing off our technology, all the testing I was doing, everything I was doing to back my company's product up 100%, all that manpower, all that testing to display our technology. That nonsense was believable? See, this is where a part of me is starting to think that I may pull my technology from customers and give it to companies only. And that's not going to go well. But you know what? I always get, at the end of the day, I always get these nice people that pop up out of nowhere and they go, hey, Mr. Bird, thank you so much for taking the time out for developing good technology. And it resets me. Well, I go, you know what? I'm going to keep on this path because I really don't actually have to. My stuff is tested and ready to go. By the time Monday morning we dissolve the Black Series site, the new website, new technology and name actually takes over, And then from there, I make my decision where I want to go. I can advise this to companies that will gladly take this off my hands, and they'll charge you whatever they want, and they will charge you a ton of money in the process. Keep in mind, they're in competition with a black screen, and it's under black diamond. This can actually go in my favor. Since we have years of experience, and since Black Diamond has acknowledged our technology as being good, that means that I can use that to benefit our company and to basically selling our technology to other screens that would love to compete with Black Diamond. See, they don't have the time and effort to research that technology, and we've already done it, which makes my company worth a lot of money. And you know what triggered that? Diamond making the black screen. That's what triggered the sway. Pick an order. So we can give them something in their arsenal at the end of the day that can take on a Black Diamond. Isn't strategy in business absolutely insane? Now by doing this means at the end of the day that the everyday Joe can't get that screen. Because the bigger companies will have it. And they'll charge hundreds and thousands of dollars for a lot of money for it. Or, hear me out, we can make the technology so everybody can afford it. And we can opt out the other screens and let them fight over whatever crap they're going on back and forth. Let them figure it out for themselves. We can do it that way too. So we have options. Because if I send that sample to any one of those certified screens and they put that, and they're going to take their best screen and they're going to stick that technology next to it, and they're going to find out that that technology can overpower their screen. Now I got your attention. They consider Diamond makes good technology, but in the home theater community, between the certified screens, Black Diamond is considered to be the leading screen. They are. They're the leading screen. And I know because I tested their stuff. I tested their stuff against other screens. They are way better. They're much better. So, the other screens are going to want an even playing field, right? And who better to talk to than the person who developed Black technology on so many different levels? I can make transparent technology, anything they want. I can make black screens to absorb sunlight for them. But if I do this, that means at the end of the day that the everyday Joe, well, people only with deep pockets are going to be to get that. But I like the fact that what I started off to do to begin with was basically going in and making the level in the field so everybody can afford technology. Isn't that beautiful color right there? There we go. Beautiful nice white on a $10 projector. Okay, so I'm happy with my samples. I'm going to change something. I'm going to alter something a little bit. I really add a little change to it. Other than that, yeah, and I'm pretty soon I got to show up in a little bit of black screen. So get that shown up and get that going. But I thought I'd just show you that, you know. Thought I'd just share that with you. See how jealousy drives people to madness, to commit evil acts. Pharisees were jealous of Jesus, so they wanted to put him to death. Even in the Greek mythology about Medusa, Medusa became enraged with jealousy because it was a woman more beautiful than her. Look how that turned out. Not too well, right? Yep. Satan, the devil himself, was jealous over God. Look how that turned out. Not going well, right? So jealousy turns into bad things. That's what it does. Commit all kinds of acts for jealousy. Shame, but true. A little bit more. There we go. Yep. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's a heavy order. I mean, that's a really heavy order. If I developed we got a screen paint for $187. And we developed a screen, a physical screen, something that, yeah, somebody in Walmart could pick up. Highly advanced technology. That would be interesting. I mean, the whole purpose of this development is everybody can afford it. Imagine finding, but then again, the request for a Walmart, the quantity we would have to have literally a big company request those, to do those. We have to. I think I'm going to start off with a distributing company first, and then I'll move on, because I got people that can get me in Walmart. That can get me over into Walmart. So I think I'm going to see where that goes at first, before we go on that road. Oh yeah, that screen, you know that screen's a different color, right? Yeah. Gray screen's not going to be right next to those things. You think a white screen would, but they don't read either. Hardest color to pick up is blue. Blue is the hardest color to read. Let me look at something here. So interesting, isn't it? Shifting technology. That right there can start a company by itself. We got so much for our investors to invest in, it's not even funny. Testing the ad tech on other strange stuff. Really? Did we just stick in there like that? That's the Inferno, which we're not going to make it a paint. I have too many paints as it is. We're going to convert it into invisible technology. Make it straight onto a screen. And it still needs some alterations and changes to it, so still working on that. This is from an experiment. Just curious to see where we put that at. What would happen if we sprayed Adtech, a transparent technology, on a piece of aluminum? And what would be the reaction of that? Of course, the version we had to design for the aluminum screen is completely different. We're just curious what would happen. Now, just for a quick note. You got a piece of cable in here? For the individuals who did what you did, do I hate you? No. Do I feel sorry for you? Yes. And I especially feel sorry for you about what's going to happen to you this summer. Because it's not going to be good at all, period. Take it from someone who went through the system, you're not going to like it at all. I do feel bad, you're going to go through that. Like I said before, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. No one. I would never wish it on anybody. And unfortunately, they're going to have to go through it. Alright, let's go right here. Well, freedom is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to have. Oh wait, we can put that right back here. It's a beautiful thing to have. Let me see something here. Does the screen change? Does it go from darker to lighter if we have it close to the wall? If we have it close to the wall, does that change the screen? Are they brighter if they're away from the wall and light can transfer to the back of them? This is, I gotta know because you know why? Someone's gonna bring it up. And if we don't, at least I know it. Like, why do you do the extra credit? Because you never know. You never know if you're going to need it. It's funny because it's like in GTA, there's a guy who studied physics. And he was like, man, some of the stuff they had me studying, like, I would never use that stuff in my lifetime. But eventually it did work in GTA because he figured out how to bounce a rocket off the ground and get the skid off and explode, which was pretty sick. I was wondering why he was just sitting there blowing himself up. And you go, oh, I seen the rocket skip. And I was like, what the freak? Like, is that a mod? He's like, no. He figured out how to angle it to get the skip. That's like if you jump out of an airplane and you land a different way, you can't get hurt. You'll walk away from it. People have done that. They just landed on a weird angle. So we just figured that out, right? You ever slam something down and it just bounced in a different direction? Like, wait, it didn't even shatter. Now, you see the difference in that than when it was laying against the wall? See the change? So that lets us know that light has to transfer to the screen. Because if the screen lays flat against the wall, it blocks the light from the back of the screen. It needs light to transfer through. It actually got brighter the minute we pulled it away from the wall. That's the same way we figured out when we paint both sides of the screen, what happens? It doesn't want to transfer through. But that is freaking interesting. This is why testing is important. This is what we're doing. Testing, filling out, getting an idea of what we're working with here. What happens if a customer lays it against the wall? Say they lay it against the wall and it goes dark, right? It doesn't pick up that bright. Say they move it away and it lightens up. That means we have to build a special frame for this thing that sets it off a little bit back from the wall so light can transfer through it. Big difference from when it was landing against the wall. Because I'm looking like, why is it coming up so dark? These screens produce very high white levels. And I figured that the light has to transfer through the back of that screen. And fusion light energy gain. And you got to stick up with what God tells you at the end of the day, you know what I mean? See? Learned so much. Now we have to make a bigger version. Set it up in a stand, push it away from the wall, lay it against the wall. Push away from the wall. Yes. Wow, that's interesting. So we're going to have to do two of these. We'll lay one flat against the wall and one again out away from the wall. But it seems much brighter. Much more vivid. Now, for those just saying, well, what if you're in the dark? It does make a difference. You actually have light traveling in the dark. Let's just sit in the middle of a black hole, that's the only way, but there's light in the dark. That is really crazy interesting. Huh. So this is what we have to put in the brochure book. So we have to put all this information. That's why I said it pays to test your stuff. But then now, when we design the information for the brochure, this will be in there. Then it has to be a little bit from the screen in order for the light to transfer to the back of it. These are going to be awesome sample sheets. Now I got to get a white screen behind the back of it. And then we have to figure out how far from the wall before that triggers off. So that has to be done. And get a measuring tape and get the cracking Jackson trying to figure exactly, okay, how far we got to be from this wall to do it. I actually tell you the truth, that's not that far from the wall. Look how crazy that image comes up. That's what I'm talking about. This reminds me so much of Screen Innovation. It just does. And I'll tell you why. Because that's the one thing that impressed me when I saw Screen Innovation's work. When I saw him take that surface and put it in the center of that white screen and move it around in a circle, it came up, not like I said, because our technology is black. But just imagine just seeing everything come together like a TV. It was amazing. I was like, what the freak is that? Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. So, yeah, it gives me that kind of feeling. That's what it reminds me of. All we would have to do is take a strip of this and put this right down in the middle next to a white screen, and that's it. The other one, this stuff right here, we're going to write our name into the screen. That's how we're going to advertise it, and the only thing that's going to come up is basically our screen paint. I have to have a black screen. Oh, that thing changes out. I forgot this is interchangeable screen over here. We can change them out. So I'm going to do a black screen. But I got to go to my buddy's garage. So I'm blasting that thing in. Yeah, I'm so happy about this. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a screen for why not Walmart? At the end of the day, that it would be that's the everyday Joe. Like I go to Walmart. That's the everyday Joe. If we can get a screen in there for a price. I'm not talking about screen paint. We don't want that. We want a physical screen, something they can set up, put together really quick. That'd be nice. Oh my goodness, man. This black version, man, of this screen is going to be freaking amazing. Can you imagine? Your ultra short throws can sit behind this thing. This thing has front and rear technology embedded into it. So that big old bulky projector you have, stick that sucker behind her and you wouldn't even see just see this black image come up. Now it's going to be a TV. It's literally going to be a TV. You can actually say, yes, this is my TV projector, because literally all your lights can be on that thing to absorb everything. Oh, that's going to be beautiful, man. That's going to be absolutely beautiful. We're at 720p, so at the end of the day, it's not like you have to be forced into buying an expensive projector. You're going to have a cheap machine at the end of the day. It's going to run perfectly. I got to go pick up, I saw a $40 ultra short throw. They're like really old models of Hitachi. I'm going to pick one of those up and run it through this thing. Cause we had one a long time ago. We ran it through a screen where we had lights on each side of the screen. So I'm definitely going to grab me another one of those. Because I want to use cheap, affordable ultra short throws to show people that you don't have to spend a lot of money if you don't want to. And if you have one, at least at the end of the day, you basically are getting a better image at the end of the day. You'd be turning your projector around and pushing it through the screen. So the screen won't be going on the wall. The technology we're developing, because it's front and rear, you don't have to stick it on the wall. You can push your projector back and you can actually put it behind and put your projector behind it. So now when people come over and you go, oh, this is my TV, you actually have a black screen instead of showing this big bulky projector. Because I had no idea that the Epson LS800 or the P2s were that big. I was like, geez, piece of furniture. Stick a desk on top of it, put something, put a table, little whatchamacallit underneath of it, and put something on top of it, you got an end table. Those things are huge. I don't want to see that. I would rather see this black, sleek screen. And then on top of that, you don't have to be trapped in the dark with it. Contrast, turn that off. You don't need that. The screen's going to be black. Now, see what I mean by significant change? See how it's not matching the box. See how it's not matching the wall. It's not matching anything at all. Oh, we're going to have to do some more demonstrations on this. I'm going to have to build me... I know exactly what I'm going to build. I got to build a box system. This is the only way to do it. We have to build a box system. We have to have that screen in the center and then have everything in bone white. Have the entire get hit, and the only thing that shows up is that. That's a great presentation to do. What do you think, hamburger head? It's round. How dare you call me hamburger head? How dare you? Your stripes. Okay, tackle? You didn't finish your treats. You had treats right there. I guess you don't like them. Gave you treats and you don't want to eat them. He's interesting like that. He's like, nah, I had enough treats for today. I'm done with the treats. I'm happy with the people. When I'm laying it, I'm looking at it, and I'm looking against the wall. I'm like, how come this thing is so dark? I'm looking at it like, why is this thing coming so dark? And I see why. They have to be, now we have to, tomorrow morning, we have to figure exactly how many inches from the wall before we have distortion. Now, if it's rear, this will make a difference. You're going to have some room for that projector. That's a big, wide projector. Let's stick behind there. You're not going to have it laying against the wall. Oh, man. I have to do an Epson LS800 and a cheap projector side by side. Say, which one's which? I'll switch the signs. Like, this is the so-and-so, and people get confused. Like, huh, which one is which? Well, this one over here will cost you so-and-so, and so, but this one will cost you this. Man. Well, hold on to your socks, ladies and gentlemen, because we still got more to go. We got a gamer version coming up, and we have the blue version coming up for the whole projector mapping, hologram, interactive technology. So we got all this stuff we got to show, because we still got more stuff to show you. But this is crazy. So I'm going to have to go in and build me a box system setup where we just have that in the middle, and we just have everything in white, so the projector hits everything. Because that would be an impressive demonstration. We can't have a screen there. We put a screen there up close. It's going to have to lay against the screen. I want everything to be up close, right on top of this thing. I want that white screen to be wrapped around it. That's what I want. And I want that thing in the middle. But keep in mind, if we use like a screen, it still has to be cut out because light has to pass through the back of that thing. This is going to be crazy. Watch this. That is going to be absolutely insane. We're definitely going to be sending over something for the would I ever develop technology for the certifieds? Oh heck no. No. Never. Ever. I could even the playing field between them and Diamond easily. But no. It's not my cup of tea. I got other things to do. I mean, heck, people should have supported us more in this technology we engineer for everybody. I do feel that. I really do. But at the end of the day, I got so many customers out there and people I do business with that this technology just helped them, because any place else would have cost them a lot of money. So I got into this field. I'm not letting my emotions get the best of me. I got into this field to level the playing field, and that's what I'm going to do. Ugh. Cheeseburger. It better be potato chips. Next to that cheeseburger freaking donut. Freaking donut. Oh, it's got the black bun too on top of that. Man, I swear I wish Burger King didn't get rid of that, man. That was an awesome hamburger. That was a Halloween burger was the best burger ever. This bun was soaked in A1 steak sauce on a flame broiled burger. It was freaking amazing with cheddar. Oh my goodness, man. Burger probably would have killed me. Literally, I would have eaten one every day. I would. That burger was that good. It was that freaking good. Why is it always the stuff that is really good they get rid of? But the stuff that it sucks, they keep. Remember the McRib? That was a hard sandwich to get your hands on. It was a McRib. They had that Popeyes, a chicken sandwich. Oh, I mean, good. If you take the Popeye chicken sandwich, and you go to Chick-fil-A, and you get the freaking nuggets with the secret sauce, and you mix those two together, it's freaking amazing. Definitely amazing. You ever mix food, different food together? Oh, I've done that all the time, man. Just curiosity, like, I wonder what that would taste like with that. The jalapeno burger. What do we mix that with? Oh, those hot fries that come with Burger King. That's actually pretty. And that Chick-fil-A sauce goes on everything, man. Wow. Yeah. I gotta be careful. Or Chick-fil-A nuggets on a cheesesteak? Have you done that one yet? Oh my goodness, you have no idea what the freak you're missing. Take them nuggets with that sauce and put it on a cheesesteak. You know what? I told you, once somebody can have something crazy, I'm getting that. I'm definitely getting it. I'm gonna go down and get me something. I don't care if I gotta take a lift down. I'm gonna get me a lift, pick up what I gotta pick up, make this giant sandwich. I'm gonna kill that sucker off. Man, that's an amazing sandwich to make, man. Chick-fil-A with the freaking cheesesteak. Especially if you put in a chicken cheesesteak. My goodness. And you're definitely going to get the itis. Just so that you know. That don't mean something's good, you get the itis. Oh, man, I'm loving this. It's looking so good. Yes. So, bottom line is, these black screens are, we'll see if we can dabble with the price. Right now, I got to see what the shipping is going to cost me in this. If we can get this thing down to a flexible surface, then we can drop our price a little lower. If we can't, then it's rigid, which I don't want to ship a rigid screen because those things are a pain in the neck. Oh, great, because you got to go through freight and all this crap in there. I hate going through freaking freight. Nothing against people who do freight, just don't like going through freight myself. If I can get it down to something we can roll up and put into like a tube or something, that'd be fantastic. Then we can ship it by United States Postal Service. I can use my pity boat machine and do it from there. So that would be fantastic. And it'd be much cheaper. Excuse me, Taco. Wow. You and your angriness, Taco. You and your angriness. Always fighting for hot cup. Wow. Yeah, man. And we got to work on that so that shipping cost is going to cost us. Now the aluminum screens are different. We can't bend those. That's a different type of screen. Okay. I'm happy with this, like a schoolgirl with a new dress, and there's a whole lot to get to. Yeah. Wait till you see the gaming screens. The gaming screens are insane. Oh my goodness. You know I gotta go overboard the gaming screens. Got to. Alright. Okay, here we go. And I got an art community that I got ties with. I gotta reach back out with them once we get that blue technology, because that's what it's gonna be developed for. It's built from the art community. And if you want to do like a virtual fish tank in your crib or something like that, you know, it's fantastic for that too. And there are high power projectors to work. So samples, once we get them all done, I get my brochures and all finished. They're $35 for the samples. I think I'm going to make them a little bigger than this. A little bigger. I like the samples that they had with, oh, which one had a nice sample? That's a good size sample too. Black Diamond had a nice sample on their panel surface. Really nice. A good size. But we got to get something to fit the brochure too on top of that. Because I wanted a brochure. These things are different. It's a plexiglass surface. I don't want these things getting cracked in the process. Even though these things are flexible, they're not like too stiff, but still. Yeah, it has a little flex to it. Yeah, a little flex to it. But other than that, I don't want to chance it. So I doubt I'm going to ship them in mailers. They're probably going to be shipped in those boxes right there. They make a thin version box. Probably going to ship it in one of those. And they come with the brochure, information, business cards, all that stuff that comes with it on top of that. And then you get a chance to test it out if you buy the screen. Now, just to show you that it will be, and here comes Mr. Bird. I like to talk this way, so don't take it offensively. For those that are saying, he talks like this all the time when he's about to do bragging. We're not bragging, we're just showing off our technology. We had that right, we worked hard for it. I'm going to show you that technology against every certified screen sample sheet and show you the advancement of that technology alone versus other certified sample screens. Yes, sir. Well, the only two, basically, only three that I consider to be the most advanced ones to me at the end of the day, which only ones that have a dark screen at the end of the day, because the rest of them don't have it yet, would be the Parallax we have right there. Seam Ravy doesn't have one. I'm looking for them to have a dark gunmetal. They don't have one yet. Diamond has one, of course. Diamond's a bunch of them. Let's see, and Elite Screens has Dark Star 9. But Vivitech and all of them, they make charcoal gray screens. None of them make a a really dark gunmetal screen. They don't do that. Because I've had their stuff. The only screens I have, when I could do the demonstrations against the top screens, it'd only be those three. Wow, look at that. Crazy. That's crazy. I gotta go on Facebook and do some demonstrations on this. We gotta show this off. Ooh, taco. How about Denario? Taco. How about Denario? It isn't a stereo. Its name is Denario. Perfect. Yeah. Ow. You must make darker screen. Larger screen. I got blaster one though. Blast that darker screen for that one. TCL 4K demonstration. There's some of it up there. Not all of it. Let me see. Let me see. Oh. I couldn't see it there. I literally had to look here to find it because I wasn't seeing it there. 4K demonstration. Look at you, Action Jackson, caddy action. Caddy action, caddy action. Caddy action. Oh, man. Oh yeah. This thing's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. Now mind you, the surface that we have does more than the other screens do. Like I said, they're submersible. They're flexible, which means if you want this thing around your pool, you can have it around your pool. They're front and rear technology. These are the black ones are gonna be like that. If you're into a projector map and any kind of crazy applications, you can use it for that too if you want. Ultra Short-Throw compatible, doesn't require expensive projectors, can use it in fully lit environments. Yeah, has all that cool stuff attached to it. On top of that, it's completely portable. You can take it anywhere you want. And these things are going to look incredible. Those you have really, pretty much anything you're going to run something crazy. But keep in mind, got to add real quick, doesn't support the knockoff or the valve we met won't support them. Just want to put that out there. Sorry, but they won't. Wow, look how bright and clean the image comes up. Look at the yellow in the car. How much money this is going to save people? Like, they don't have to pay for jack for their projectors. Like I know I say it all the time, but we're a $10 machine. A 720p XGA, and look how that looks. Projector shopping is going to be fun for some people. If you bought already, at least you're going to get your investment, what you paid for. But yeah, if I spent money for something, I want what I paid for, at least you're going to get that. But again, if you're shopping for one cheap list of weeds, you're going to save a ton of money. And you see that much advancement from that little tiny surface. This is why I sit on camera multiple times when we do these demonstrations against black paint or gray screens or white screens against our technology. You have to show a massive difference between night and day. I can't wait to bring them in for this. I'm going to design my screen on Monday, hook it up, put the whole thing together, get it painted, get it ready, and then have a little cutout area where we can fit that in there just nicely, and then show that off, because I got to show this off. I got to. I'd be crazy not to. I got to invite some people up, and I got to show them this. And I definitely got to go over to Facebook today and show this off. I get a pre-recording of it. Get a nice pre-recording of it too, because I do pre-recorded uploads on there on different forum sites. Do we didn't even make a badge for anything for any of the ads or whatever. I'll get to that too. I'll get to that in all three. I'll get to that. Oh ho 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 ho. Man. Telling you people, I'm loving this. Oh, we gotta do this one. We have to do this one. This is going to be great. I'm going to see how we can get this shipping. I want the cost down to be a little bit more. Because reason why, there's many reasons why. I want the screens to be affordable, but I want to really stick it to the certifiers. Definitely. Let me see who's reaching out to me. I like my light on my phone. Ah! I did. What the freak? I'm going to burn my phone out, bird. Oh, it's my peoples. What's up, peoples? Peoples! So we're going to put a patent pending on these. Patent pending. Patent pending's up to 1 year. Gives us an idea to see exactly how it works from there. After that, we'll put the big boy on. So If we can sell it, if we can put it out, and get our patent pending, copyrights, trademarks, lock this thing in, and then we should be good to go. We can start our pre-orders for them. I'm definitely got a distributor that I have in mind that I'm going to send them out a sample. But then I hopefully can get the EIN number to transfer over, because I got to hire people. I got to bring people on board to help me. I can't do this by myself. This is not going to happen. On top of that, with the investors, yeah, the investors will help me out what I need, but still, I got to hire people. It doesn't make a difference. They give me all the money in the world. That's not going to help me. I got to hire people. I got to have an EIN number for that, for taxes. Got to have that. I have one for the other company. Now we're dissolving the company. We don't have it anymore. We got the new company. I got to go through the whole process of basically transferring all that information to that one to get that ready. It's going to bring people on board. I'm glad my sister worked for the IRS, because, man, at least I can get some help in that. Because, man, I was talking to her today, like, yeah, I need to figure out how to do this, how to do that. So don't worry about it. You know, I mean, get ready. Let me know. I'll help you out with it. But we're doing a name transfer. All that's being transferred. The IN number is a pain in the butt to transfer over. Because we had it under, what was the company it was under before? It was under a company I had a long time ago. I can't remember what it was. And, man, you can't reach nobody down there. Tax time, you definitely going to reach somebody from the IRS. We can't reach anybody over there. I'm like, what the freak? How are we supposed to do? And, yeah, it became a headache. And then somehow, with God's blessing, in the mail, it popped up and it had my company's name. And I was like, oh, cool. Now we got to transfer because we got the new company. And the reason why we have to transfer is because we got two websites and we can't have Crystal Ridge on one side and Black Series. That's just too much going on. We need everything to be synchronized to one company only. That's why I can't pay the money for the domain names. One's an information site and for demonstrations, customers, and stuff like that. And the other one's strictly for selling and advertising. So I'm going to do my showroom displays for different areas. We go in the environment. I'm definitely taking this on site. You know what's going on site with me. Definitely taking this on site. I'm going to do a 24 by 36 and take it on site with me. This thing is going to look sick. Then we got the screen paint we got to have on site. We have a lot of stuff we got to bring on site. So I'm going to be back and forth coming out of these buildings all the time. They're definitely going to know me. Look at that black glow. Look at that. It's just crazy. It's insane. Now, once we get it sprayed, because this is rolled in, I don't like the way it's rolled in. It does leave a little imperfection for the back, which I don't like. So once we get it sprayed and get it nice and smooth, then I'll put a projector behind it, which I'm going to be picking up that cheap projector for like 40 bucks. And we'll be showing some demonstrations over that. And then we got an Epson laser projector coming in, which I paid $129 for that. So I didn't have to pay a lot at the end of the day. So we'll be showing that off too. And we do some demonstration with the whole ultra short, though, long through people projector setup with the projectors behind it. Wow, look at the colors. Oh, this is going to be beautiful for my customers. Oh, for myself. What do you think, Taco? You're freaking loving it? He's like, wow. Wow. No way. Hey, people. Well, let y'all go. I'm pretty sure y'all have much to do. Hope you enjoyed the demonstration, you know. Unfortunately, we have to do some things that have to be done. Do I want to do them? No, not really, to tell you the truth. I'd rather just work on my stuff here and just be left alone. But, you know, how it goes in life. Do what you got to do. So, of course, you know, got to do what you got to do. But until then, I got this to concentrate, and I got other things to do within the day. And I got a ton of paperwork staring me in the face because of the transfer of the new company. I even ordered the new for the doors. They usually give for the doors, but I got my own coming in. your business cards, got those digital cards coming through. We got all new company numbers, all that stuff. A lot of stuff to do. Any t-shirts, hats, pens, and all that stuff done, or gift bags and stuff. Yep. So, all purpose. Some people may be thinking that, oh, he's just doing that because he wants to get rich. No, I'm doing that because at the end of the day, if I want to get rich, I can sell out to anyone that's big companies. At the end of the day, send a sample sheet of this and say, hey, we're selling out. It's not hard to do. Especially when I show them a demonstration of me taking out their most valuable screens. I don't think that's going to be a hard decision to do at the end of the day. So it's going to be a bidding war, figuring out who gets it first. Well, we're not doing that because, again, everybody's going to pay a lot of money. Only people that benefit are people who have deep pockets. They're the only ones can benefit because they can basically pay for it. But what about the everyday Joe? What about him? That's not fair. So we just even it. That's all. Okay, for a minute. Ba, 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 ba. Wow, that is interesting. Wow, that's pretty good. Extremely good. Especially that screen's all too dark. That is color of the screen. Ultra dark. Oh, get out of here. How did that jump off of there? Come on now. Be nice here. Oh yeah, Tuesday I'm going to be getting a meeting together for my investors. So I can sit down and they can watch it. But then I'll have the whole screen built what has to be done. They definitely got to see this thing. This is really good. What do you think, Tackle? You're sitting there watching. He's a bigger critic. Look at him. Fuzzy dude. He's on there watching the screen. Biggest critic in the world. Yeah, I see your other fuzzy face. You're in your upside down furry face. Upside down furry face. Extra furry all the time? You don't even know. Yeah. I'm really, really happy about this. God is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Without him, we would not even have any of this. None of this technology would ever exist. None of it. At all. All because of him. Like I said, I sat here and right here, I sat here and said, if I am all these things that people claim me to be, may the Lord take our blessings away. And our technology just keeps advancing. We got 4 more of these to engineer. We already got the ingredients. It's right there in the booklets under the desk on how to make all of them. Man. Let me check on something real quick. I gotta see this. This is going to be... I got people already asking for bigger sizes. Right now, we are going to be using the sizes that we have right now. I gotta get machinery for those, for that, to run that, to get those bigger sizes. They gotta be pressed. Let's see. Do all that. Excuse me. All right, people, I'm blown away. This is insane. This is amazing technology. So, yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot to do work with right now. A ton of lot. This ad tech stuff is freaking crazy. Like, I can't wait to see what the gaming application that thing's gonna look like. 'Cause man, that's the TV version of it. That's the black version of the TV version of it. We have the clear ones are made for basically window advertisement. This is going to be insane how what we can do with this at the new thing. The possibilities are freaking going to be endless with this technology. And on top of mind, there's actually an invisible spray-on version for the acoustic screen technology. It's going to be absolutely crazy. It is absolutely going to be crazy what you can do with this stuff. I mean, it's going to be madness. Oh, man. There's just so much we can do with this. All right, people. I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you for your time, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology, because if it weren't for him, none of this would ever be possible. I can't believe what I'm looking at here. I'm telling you, I developed black technology for years. I've done invisible technology. I've never seen anything come up that bright and that vivid. That's insane. It's literally reading that bright. Man. Literally anywhere we place this thing, that's going to sell. And we got all the lights on in here. It's absorbing everything. The invisible screens, we can set them right under lights and they pick up with no problem. I'll listen to it from my AMSR and just relax a little bit because I'm a little bit excited right now. I'm too excited. And just relax. Just relax and thank the Lord. Blessing us to have this amazing technology. All right, people, I got to go. Thank you for your time and God bless. Oh, yes. If it weren't for him, none of this would be possible. Can't forget that. Got to go and God bless.